What up, people? It's your boy, Master Chudy, out here with another comic review. And it's Red Hood and the Outlaws, number 18. I haven't been doing these when I first got them, but today's the day where I can review this, and I finally purchased it. So, this cover we have the Hive Queen and, Bizarro and Jason right here. And we just see who dares resist the Hive Queen. So it's nice, nice, but it doesn't really take up the story much. And it's fine because we get a lot of focus on Bizarro and what he's up to. So here we are. So we enter with the Hive Queen right here. She's trying to not focus on Metropolis. She's like, what's the problem with Metropolis? It's pretty. It pretty much has the one defender. He has to stick to his superpower nose everywhere. He can't afford to be wrong, not once, but Gotham? Your flying rodent society is practically its own demographic. You've got so many bad people, you're all tripping over each other. But it makes it easy for me, like a girl, to slip in and, in the cracks and take the city apart brick by brick. So Scott Lobdell, Dexter Soy's not on the art this time. He's on a break. We got Sergio Sandoval, who's, okay. We have Juan Alberman, the inks, Michael Atier, the colors, Taylor Esposito's the letters, Mike McCone and Romulo Farouk Jr. did the cover, Gilliam March did the variant cover, Brian Cunningham's the group editor, and Rob Levin's the editor. So, that's done. See Red Hood, and we just see Jason's like, don't bother unpacking, you won't be staying Queen Bee. He's like, it's Hive Queen. Whatever. I've got a supremely low tolerance for terrorists. We're counter-revolutionaries. Hive stands for, again, whatever. Joker, Two-Face, Penguin, me, we got crazy crime lords covered. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. And we just see, it's like and you just see the level of contempt she has for Red Hood. This is pretty nice. Like, this is your own fault, Red Hood. The millions you lifted from Penguin was money he owed me for services rendered. I decided to meet you in person before turning your mind into cold oatmeal. And we just see his mask, targeting and doing everything like this. Like, I've got 3 brothers who will insist you're too late, lady. Interesting. It's like, brothers, am I right? And you just see him electrocute everybody. Boom. And you just see, how did you do that without me reading it in your thoughts? It's called an omnidirectional auto-defense system. A friend of mine told me that would work. But until you actually see it. And then meanwhile in their fortress, we just see Bizarro. And we just see, I'll admit, that was impressive. Only you could come up with something like that. You just see, please, Lady Artemis, I only made minor adjustments to Red Hood's already integrated taser. I'm just grateful I can finally help Jason's crusade. It's like, she am Artemis. Uh-oh. And he's like, strike that. She is Artemis. So we just see, even in his mind, Bizarro is slowly regressing back to the way he was. And Artemis is like, crusade? That's usually very bloody affairs. It's like, you know what I mean. And we just see, hey, down here. Then we just see Pup, the Pup of the doll that he used to carry around before he became smart, is now acting like his Jiminy Cricket, basically, his conscience. Like, so help me. You better tell her what you're up to, or I will. It's like, this is Pup, but he's not really. Don't you? And we just see him like, don't you dare. More accurately, he's not real. So we just see Artemis like, don't I dare what? It's like, I was referring to the wiring of the floor. I noticed a problem with the power source from the hologram signal. It's like, I don't see any kind of. You just see, oh. So we see that he like, okay, let me just mess with the hologram so it makes it look like there's a problem. It's like, I should deal with this before it becomes an issue. Always sound advice. And we can see that he's regressing, and he knows it, and he doesn't want to. And he doesn't want this conscience of his to like expose what he's planning. Take a gun hood? How droll. Last chance to leave with your head on your shoulders, lady. Do you not get that I am psionic? All your training at feet of Dukra and the all case is almost quaint. I know you're not gonna kill me. And we just see then this isn't a regular gun. One shot will wield together all your synapses in your brain. You'll spend the next 5 years trying to pull it back together. And we just see, fine, I'll leave before uh-oh. And it's like, you don't see it? See what? No, it's buried in your subconscious. You know, but you can't accept the... And we see that she was not reading Jason's mind, but Bizarro's, and he just goes like, boom, just takes it down, bam. And Jason's like, dude, what are you doing? Yeah, let's see. Sorry, Jason, but my sensors indicate the Hive Queen's psionic powers spiked suddenly. She was about to obliterate your mind. I thought it best not to waste any time. And then you just see, Jason's like, hard to argue with that. Thanks for having my six. Always. You've had a hard night. Why don't you go home? I'll clean up. I'll clean up here. It's like, I wanted to find time to stop by Ma Gunn's place anyway. She said she wanted to talk to me. Something important. Give Faye my regards. It's like, damn. So, we see Jason is talking to himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, funny how, life changes quickly. Like, one day I'm a starving kid on the streets of Gotham. Next I'm dressed up like a bad guy trying to do some good for the people of this city. One day Artemis is an Amazon without a country. Next she's an outlaw. Bizarro wakes up with the mind of the child and goes to bed as a brilliant mind determined to help me save these people from themselves. The guy built supersonic motorcycles and cloaking devices as easily as I load a 44 Magnum. So this is some sweet dialogue. It's like, if I was totally honest with myself, I admit the whole thing makes me anxious. We're not the Justice League. We're not out to save the world. Living in an invisible home, floating over the city, the outlaws run the risk of losing what is important to us. That's nice. It's like, but really, how often does life ever work out exactly the way you expect it to? Ma Gunn is the perfect example. I hated this place growing up. And now it's like a second home. It's like, And you just see he's at Ma Gunn's place with all these letters right here. And he really thinks like something's persistent. It's like Faye's meticulous. You'd like you'd expect a lifelong con artist to be. Not the type of person who'd forget to cancel her mail if she were away. It's like, Faye? It's like, Ma? So he's trying to figure out where he's went. The woman has made a lot of enemies over the years. Even me and Batman once upon a time. If this is about crap she pulled, that's fine. But if this has anything that she got involved with the three of us, that's on me. So he gets a letter saying that my home is open. Saying, Jason, my home is open to you and your compatriots. I've had to suddenly leave on family business, thinking of you, Faye. Say, well, that was anticlimactic. So it's like, okay. Meanwhile, back at the base, it's like, as I sort of live and breathe, it is Artemis Grace. And she's like, hello, Jack. Call me the Creeper. And we just see the Creeper right here. Boom. Look at that. Nice. It's like, absolutely not. What are you doing here? I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. Or maybe I'll kill you first, then tell you. So Jason uses his backpack again. Bizarro welcomes him home. And she's like, how did he go to Faye? It's like, Faye. It's like, he's going to figure it out eventually, you idiot. You need to tell him what you've been up to before it's too late. So his conscience, as Pop-Up, is still nagging him. And it looks like he's about to acquiesce. It's like, Jason, I think I just see something like, they hear a crash and they hear Artemis. And she's busy fighting the Creeper. It's like, against all odds, you become even more irritating over the years. Don't you want to know how I tracked you here? It's like, you're an investigative reporter of some renown. I'm guessing it was an anonymous tip. Yeah, okay. But I did have to pick up the phone. It's like, the past is the past, Ryder. Leave it there. That's easy for you to say, Artemis. You're the only one to come back here from Hierve Agua alive. Let me just see. Bizarre, stay out of this. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you both to stop. The anti-gravity foundation of this complex was not designed for this nonsense. It's like, oh, please. If you hadn't stopped me, she would be dead already. If I may, there is no reason to be rude to a guest. I invited him personally to discuss the matter of joining our team. Jesse, a guest? And guess it's like investigative reporter. My axe. It's like, my apologies. I had no idea you two had some sort of history. I'd have to be completely dead before I would join this group. It's like, why would we want you here in the first place? Well, why would we want you if you're dead? It's like, Creeper, if you're still interested. The three of you are out of your minds, which is admittedly sounds like a lot of fun, but I always do my best work when I'm the crazy guy on the team. Then we just see Jason's like, seriously? It's like a membership drive without even consulting us? That is unacceptable. And we just see Creeper's like, yeah, I'm out of here. And then Pup is still appealing to Bizarro's mind. It's like saying, look, come clean. They're your friends. If they can't help you if you don't tell them what's wrong, please, buddy. Unacceptable? You're absolutely right. In my zeal, I forgot to inform you, and I didn't mean to overstep my place. It was rude, and I'm sorry. And he's like, oh, come on. Dang. And you just see Jason's like, oh, it's okay. Enthusiasm is good. We just need to talk about it. We just need to talk about things like membership first. Like, it's called a team for a reason. And he's like, I'm not feeling well. Would anyone mind if I rested a while? It's like, the hours you've been keeping, you do need some rest. And Artemis is looking at Jason like, are you for real? And he's like, what? But we see that Bizarro's like, she thinks she knows, but she doesn't. She thinks I'm regressing, they both do. If that were true, I wouldn't have come up with the plan to use the Suicide Squad as cover. If I was as stupid as they expect I'm becoming, I would not have procured gallons of synthetic kryptonite from the colony right under everyone's noses. Oh, I could have asked them, but they wouldn't have helped. So I did it for myself. No, I did it for the world. So he's using his team to save the world. Good intentions pave the road to hell, you know? It's like, don't do this again. You have no idea what the synthetic crap is doing to you. You're getting worse, buddy, not better. But we just see Bizarro goes into the thing anyway. A Lazarus pit to restore his intelligence in a way. And we just see Faye, he's wrong. Of course he is. It's like, he's just a doll. Me, I'm Bizarro. And we just see, me got this. But we see what he did to Ma Gunn, Faye. It's like she's trapped in a bottle. He shrunk her. Oh, hope he fixes that soon. And she doesn't even know it. Hope he fixes that soon because it's not going well for him. And we just see the issue everyone but Jason and Artemis have been waiting for. Date night. Scott Lovedale got me because I've been waiting for them. And I hope it goes well and I hope they do butter relationship. I usually don't ship, but I ship these two. But I digress from the main point. I'm looking forward to the Terrifics. But yeah, man, this is another solid issue. And we see that, you know, everybody on the Outlaws has conflicting views, even though they're not really connected. Like, Jason doesn't want this group to be like the Justice League, like, you know, by the book and everything like that. He feels the Justice League forgets about the little guy. Bizarro wants to maintain his intelligence so that he can help Jason in the world, but he's going behind their backs, taking certain measures, and being very vindictive about making sure his secret doesn't get out. That's what he did to Ma Gunn right there. And Artemis still is wary about Bizarro's intelligence and that there's something wrong with him. This is a solid issue. Give this a good 9 out of 10. And the team dynamic about not wanting to be the Justice League, I almost forgot, ties into actually the number 19 Titans review I got coming up. So, thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notifications. Make sure you're notified. Once again, I do these reviews for you, the people, because I want to discuss good comics and get your reactions and comments and your opinions on them. Thank y'all for watching. I should have more videos up later today.